Chapter 8 Infrastructure. Okay. In this class we can study about infrastructure. It is the time for all of us to think about some issues of infrastructure in India. We know states like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh. These states are prosper in agriculture and horticulture. Maharashtra and Gujarat are industrially more advanced than others. Kerala has excelled in literacy, healthcare, sanitation and tourism. That reason Kerala known as God's own country. Okay. Because of its, we know about Bengaluru, it has attracted multinational companies because of its world-class communication facilities. Some states have better irrigation facilities comparing to other areas. Better irrigation facilities, or they are located near ports. All these facilitate development of a country. Okay. Then different states have different conditions, and we know different states have different type of infrastructure facilities. Infrastructure refers to facilities, activities and service which support the operation and development of the economy. Then infrastructure means facilities, activities and service which support operation and development of the country. You can see here some pictures. In this one you can see the metro services, then road services, like that lot of services are there. If we are getting more, means it's supporting pillar of the economy, means these services facilitate the flow of goods and services between buyers and sellers. Lack of infrastructure in a country may reduce the growth rate of the economy. Infrastructure includes roads, railways, ports, airports, dam, power stations, oil, telecommunication facilities, schools and colleges, hospitals, then sanitation, then clean and drinking water, banks, insurance and other financial institutions. Some of these facilities have a direct impact on production of goods and services, while others give indirect support for the building the social structure of the economy. Then these are the basic social structure of the economy. Road transportation, we know this one is an important factor in development. Then India has the second largest road network in the world. About 60% of and 87% of 60% of freight and 87% of passenger traffic is carried by road, although national highways constitute only about 2% of the road network. It carries 40% of the total road traffic. Okay. Then we know some of the important road development programs. Then roadways, then telecommunication, like that. Lot of facilities are providing by. Then what is infrastructure? The basic structural foundation of an economy, an underlying base for or foundation, especially for an organization or a system. That one is the infrastructure. Okay. Next we can go through different type of infrastructures. There are two type of infrastructures are there: economic infrastructure and social infrastructure. First we can go through economic infrastructure. Then economic infrastructure, especially like electricity, coal, oil and gas, this refers to the structures that directly contribute to the economic growth of the country as a part of the process of production and distribution. It is a part of production and distribution. It includes transport, banking, dams, construction, house building sector, irrigation, energy, communication, then system and financial institution. Transport includes road, railway and airways. In a developing country like India, road is a important economic development and road have an important role in economic development and prosperity. Railway is the biggest public enterprise in India. Then shipping transport is have a major role in foreign trade. Airways is the symbol civilization of India, but health and energy are explained in detail. Here you can see energy, transport, telecommunication, special economic zones, then urban infrastructure means water supply, sewage, drainage, city roads, then rural infrastructure. These are the economic infrastructures. Next one, social infrastructure. It refers to the human development and social security. It supports economic system from outside and it supports the production and distribution. It includes health, education, housing and civic amenities, poverty and poverty elevation programs, then health and family welfare, education and training, labor employment and welfare, empowerment of women, empowerment of social disadvantaged groups. These are the social infrastructures. In the case of health, we know health is considered as an absence of disease. What is health? It is an absence of disease. But in reality, health is not only absence of disease, it is the well-being of people which helps the people to increase their efficiency, realize their actual capability and to perform their fullest capacity. Then WHO definition for health is, it is a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being and not only merely absence of disease. Okay. It is easy to ascertain health level of the people by taking indicators such as infant mortality, maternal mortality, life expectancy, nutrition levels, communicable and non-communicable disease. Okay, these are the criteria for analyzing the health of a community. Then, health infrastructure includes hospitals, trained doctors, nurses, medical testing facilities, and it also includes development of pharmaceutical industries, then developed health infrastructure, then it helps to keep up the people good health. Healthy people means healthy nation. Healthy people would be good human resource for the production of goods and services. Then health is an important factor for the development of a country. Then what is the status of health infrastructure in our country? We know every person of this country has to be provided with the basic amenities of health. The government has obligation to guide and regulate any issue related to health. We know in current situation, government is controlling all this supply of vaccine and health facilities, government providing health facilities. These are the main responsibility of government. especially collecting information and providing technical support to state government and union territories. These are the important health program. Okay, India has built up huge health infrastructure and human resource at different levels. Okay, in our country, large numbers of hospitals are being run by private sectors and voluntary agencies. The hospitals running by private sectors are equipped with modern technology and well-trained professionals. In this table, we can see infrastructure facilities of different countries. China, investment in infrastructure as percentage of GDP, we can see that 44% of GDP they are investing for infrastructure facilities. Percentage of people using drinking water sources safely managed 96% in China, sanitation service 72%, and mobile subscribers 115, and consumption of energy 3274. In the case of Hong Kong, it is 22, and drinking water sources 100, sanitation 92, and mobile subscribers 259, consumption of energy 31. In the case of India, it is 30, drinking water sources 94, sanitation 40, and mobile subscribers 87, and consumption of energy it is 809. South Korea it is 31, drinking water sources 98, and sanitation it is 100%. In the case of Singapore, we can see that drinking water sources it is 100%, sanitation 100%, mobile subscribers 146, and consumption of energy 88. Okay. Then from this table we can understand what is the development and how much they are spending for these infrastructural facilities. Okay. Some economists have projected that India will become a third biggest economy in the world a few decades from now. Okay, means we are also developing. For low income countries, basic infrastructure like irrigation, transport and power are more important. As economies mature and most their basic consumption demands are met, the share of agriculture in the economy shrinks. More services related to infrastructure. We know every infrastructure development depends on industrial development and irrigation facilities. This agriculture also depends to development of irrigation facilities and industrial progress. Okay, then these infrastructure facilities have important role. Then this women health also have an important role. Indian women have many disadvantages compared to men in the areas of education, healthcare and employment opportunities. We know the females, most of them are not working, and health is a basic human right for women and men. Okay. Then personal hygiene, more than that, these facilities, especially for married women, need to provide more health services like nutritional, anemia, then maternity services. These things are important factor for health development. Then the ultimate goal is to make people live in a better quality. Then in the case of health, people need to live in a better condition. There is a huge gap between rural and urban healthcare in India. Then, to provide basic healthcare to all, our basic health infrastructure should be made easily accessible and affordable to all the people of India.